Hi, I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for Katie Chats at the Canadian International Television Festival at the TIFF LIGHTBOX in downtown Toronto. I'm here with Rick Mercer. How does it feel to be here at the festival?
It's very exciting. I mean, when they called me and they said they wanted to do a Made in Canada reunion, the way my mind works is I never know how long ago something happened. So I was like, how many years was that? And I was, shocked when I heard it was 15 years since we shot those first 6 episodes. And, it was a ton of work, but the cast was one of my favorite groups of people I've ever worked with. So there's a reunion aspect to this. We're all going to get together. I mean, we certainly crossed paths, but we haven't all been together in a very long time. So it's very exciting.
What was the dynamic like on set?
Well, it was, there was a big learning curve for me personally. I had never done anything like this. So when myself and Gerald Lunds and Mark Farrell, that was, the 3 main creators, we had never done it, anything like that before, because we all came from sketch comedy, and this hour's 22 minutes essentially. And we were very careful about creating a cast that we thought, if this goes well, that we will all enjoy working with for a very long time. And we ended up doing 65 episodes, and really, I can't think of a better cast in terms of, never mind just how talented the rest of the cast was, but in terms of how everyone just got along. It was just, it's pretty incredible. Half the people in the cast ended up marrying each other and having children with each other. I mean, it was that time. I didn't have children with anyone, but a lot of the others did.
Peter and Leah.
Peter and Leah ended up together, yeah, which was awesome. And they were doing that. They were at that for ages before I knew. And I was one of the showrunners. Wow. Yeah, it was exciting.
And what was the best part about ice sailing in Trenton, Ontario? I have to ask you because I'm from there.
I know. And who was it? I was ice sailing with someone related to you.
Don? It's patient of my dad's. He's very excited.
Okay, yes. Well, ice sailing was, on the Mercer Report, I get to do all these adventures. Ice sailing was one of the tremendous oones because I had never really heard of it before. Maybe I'd seen pictures, but there was this fellow, Red McGilvery, who is, a senior citizen. He was in his 80s at the time, and he took me ice sailing, and it was tremendous. I mean, the perfect Mercer Report piece, when a piece works, the 3 elements that I try to reach for, it's first of all, interesting people, who are doing something interesting, and we had that in spades. Action, we had that in spades, and then a beautiful part of the country that we can show off to the rest of the country. And if you have all 3 of those elements, then you can't lose, and that was one of those pieces. I mean, it was a beautiful day, it was a beautiful part of the world. Ice sailing has a real, there's a real history of it there, and that doesn't exist in most places. There was action, there was red, it was awesome.
Great. Well, thank you so much. Congratulations, and have an amazing time at the festival.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for Katie Chats in downtown Toronto.